great year for you. I've already seen The Joker multiple times because I'm a voting member now, so we're not saying anything about what I'm going to do, but I'm voting for it. But what was it like? What has this year been like for you?
It's been it's interesting because I actually haven't shot that much this year, but it's been wonderful. There's been a lot of transitions happening this year, but I feel so proud to be a part of this story and to be a part of this movie that, from reading the script, I remember it really came into my heart, and I feel like the movie that I read is the movie that we're seeing, in terms of its spirit, and that makes me so happy to see something that has really grown up into what it was meant to be. And so I'm just happy to be, a part of that historically, and having met Todd and Joaquin, who are just great collaborators and great people, and so yeah, it's been lovely. Yeah.
Now with Film Independent, we got to talk, since we're here for the award announcement. What does it feel like to see so many female women directors who are getting nominated by the Film Independent? Do you hope that translates into the Academy Awards and Golden Globes?
I do. I think female filmmakers or creators obviously have always existed, and now there has been people are allowing them to share their stories, and not allowing them, but well, frankly, kind of, yeah, I think that it just, women weren't taken, I think, seriously in a creative space until quite recently, and I think it's really wonderful for even, just for actors like myself who are also wanting to create their own content and make things that, it's a possibility, and it's just, I think, a road that's going to keep going, and I think it will expand into the other awards seasons and other sort of awards shows, I hope. But I think it's great. I don't think it's necessarily hard to nominate them because they're great films. So yeah.
Especially with diversity, since we're people of color.
Yeah.
And the lack of it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But we're seeing changes slowly, but they're not fast enough. Have you seen that change? Do we feel like in 2020 we're going to see more of a push and more of a change?
I think it's going to swing back and forth, right? Like anything, I think we've had pushes toward, and then, I think it'll go back and forth. It's not going to be a linear movement like with anything that's historically happened, women's movement, civil rights movement, everything before. And so, I hope I think in my lifetime things are going to continue to drastically change, because in my lifetime they already have, from when I was a child to now, even 10, 15 years ago to now. I think me being in the industry now has completely shaped my career in a way that it wouldn't have been 10 years ago. And so, and I think that is all due to change and seeing people of color in stories that are for everyone, and not pigeonholing people, and having women and people of color just more engaged in storytelling. So I think, I don't think 2020 is going to be like, oh my God, we solved it, but I'm hoping it will inch along into a better future.
Exactly. Same here. I don't think it's going to solve it, but I think we're moving forward.
Exactly.
And it's going to move even more. Thank you so much for stopping with us. And we look forward to seeing you in award season, because I know you're going to get... we already know.